Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Omniviewer. I know that in my last video I said the next time I appeared to you I would have a script. That's still technically true. I do have another scripted, properly edited review, and currently working on it. I don't know when I'm going to get it done. As I mentioned, I'm very new at this whole thing. But even so, it's been a little bit. I didn't do anything over Christmas or the New Year's. Merry Christmas and New Year, by the way. So I decided I'm going to do another, or a couple other, very quick, unscripted reaction things, just to have something that I can put up, to let you know that I'm not dead, that I'm not completely abandoning this. Now, this first one is in response to this morning's episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. That's this morning, Saturday, when the episode Rarity Takes Manhattan aired. Rarity Takes Manehattan, that is to say. Now, quick thoughts on the episode. First of all, I thought it was amazing. Rarity episodes always somehow tend to be good. And it had a good song, it had very good acting, and an excellent moral. Don't let one bad experience that results from somebody, you know, taking advantage of you and your generosity burn you forever in that regard. That's very good, but that's not actually what I'm here to talk about with that episode. I'm pretty certain, like 99.9% certain, that this episode revealed one of the keys to that mystery box from the Season 4 pilot. I think it's the spool of thread that Rarity got at the end. Now, you might be wondering why I think that. Well, it's because that's the last thing we see. We have a rainbow-colored thread that shimmers and is very oddly shaped, and that's the last thing in the episode we see. We hold on that, like that's somehow important. And that appears in an episode that is devoted to exploring Rarity's element, generosity. I think this is one of the keys. I don't know if it's the first key, which I'll get to in a second, but the point is, I actually think that I figured out what the studio, DHX, is doing. I think they are doing that season-long story arc, but they're doing it in a subtle way. I think that a lot of my other fellow Brony analysts, I say that like I'm part of them, which I hope to be one day, I think they had a certain expectation that season-long story arc meant, you know, actual connectivity. Like obvious connectivity, and looking for actual literal keys. But now I think what we're seeing is that they're doing it in a subtle manner. What they're doing is they're going to give us the season-long story arc, but they're going to do it in such a way that will only become fully evident once we get to the end of that arc. And I honestly think this is one of the keys, this spool of thread that Rarity receives at the end. And we might have seen other ones. This might not actually be the first key, if I'm right. Maybe Fluttershy's fang somehow fits into this. Maybe one of the keys is in Rainbow Dash's advanced copy of the latest Daring Do book. Who knows? I don't at this point. I don't even know if I'm right about this. I'm very certain that I am. But I don't know for sure. Now, what does this mean? It means that Season 4 could easily prove that this is one of the best shows ever, and that it has staying power even well beyond this season. So, I just wanted to share that with you, wanted to get that out there as soon as I could. I'm sorry I don't have any footage to back up my claims, but I really don't have that much money to be spending buying this thing on iTunes yet, and I don't want to get blasted by Hasbro for copyright infringement when I've just barely started this. So, this is just my thought. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think maybe I should lose a couple pounds? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments section below, and, well, hopefully I will get that better review to you out very soon. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omniviewer signing off.